Hi there, this is Kerry, and sorry this is not a video. I can't get my video recorder to work, so I'm doing the next best thing. This is the way I can chat to you. And had we met this weekend, we would have talked about Dinacharya. And Dinacharya just means our daily cycle or daily routines. And I want to start just with a quote that says, "In all of the world, there are no better and more powerful medicines, tools, techniques, and methods than to tune in with the rhythm and laws of nature." And to the extent that we tune our bodies, mind, and spirit to nature's master cycle, to that extent can we have optimally wealthy, healthy, happy, and successful lives. So this balanced and healthy lifestyle daily routine recommends good hygiene, moderate exercise, a healthy diet, efficient elimination of waste, and a positive mental outlook. Now, this is the best and most sustainable and successful method for stress management. And as I said, the word for daily routine is a Sanskrit word, Dinacharya. Din meaning day, and Charya means to follow or to close to. So on every single day in nature, there are two cycles of change, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So the day's split in two. Now within each cycle, there are 4-hour periods that are dominated by Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. We also have Vata, Pitta, and Kapha energies within our bodies in various strengths and combinations, so it's normally beneficial if we can tune into the natural cycle with our own life activities and prevent activities that then aggravate the cycle of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And I'll send you out a little diagram that you can see how this works. So what that means then is that Dinacharya is basically an ideal daily schedule for us to follow. It analyzes the master cycles of nature, suggests optimal times for carrying out our daily routines. So Dinacharya is one of the best things then with which we can maintain our health, stay balanced, prevent disease, and increase our immunity. Now, according to Ayurvedic physicians and sages, Dinacharya is a stronger curative force than any other curative medicine. Now, I'm going to be sending you out a form that I want you to print out of all the different routines there are. And what I want you to do is just check which routines you would like to incorporate on a daily basis. For example, there's one that says get up early between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. So I would write down my present desirable level is to get up at 5:30 a.m. Yep, that's my goal. So let's look at some of the Dinacharya routines. So let's look at before bed and nighttime routine. Well, our health relies upon the moment when we calm down from daytime activities, conclude the day, and have good, healthy, and sound sleep. It's the time for regeneration and rejuvenation for a brand new day. Now, sundown is the time for inspirational activities like prayer, meditation, inspirational readings, etc. It's a special time of balance between night and day, and it's a good time of the day for reflection. Plan between 10 to 90 minutes daily for this time just for you. And before going to bed, sit on the floor or bed for a few minutes. Take several deep and slow inhales and exhales to calm down the body, mind, and soul. After breathing for a few minutes, then open your diary and check off any work that you have not completed. Anything that has been left out or not completed, add to another day. And with gratitude, say thanks for the day. We often go through the day so wound up and so full of, oh, we didn't get this done, and oh, we didn't get that done. And sometimes if we just turn our way of thinking and just give thanks for what a great day we have had. And what this will do, this will help clear mind and allow us to have a more peaceful and restful sleep. Bedtime before 10 p.m. is ideal. However, in some special cases, when we have sleep problems, it's recommended to go to bed even earlier. Sound sleep is recommended for mature, healthy people. Aim for about 6 to 8 hours, depending on the season. We're coming into fall. We might need a little extra sleep. It depends upon how busy you are at work or how stressed you are at work. The more stressed we are, normally the more sleep we need. Depends on how tired you are, your health, and your individual constitution. What's going on with you? All this will determine how much you sleep each night. So out of those, what will you incorporate and what time will you do those routines? And then let's start off with in the morning. So we will sleep better and feel more invigorated if we can get up peacefully by our own inner alarm clock without any external alarm clock or any other help in getting up. So let's plan on getting up early. This is one routine that you can do between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. But try and get up just before sunrise. Sunrise is about 7:10, 7:15 a.m. right now, so it's pretty easy to get up before sunrise. Now this is the time that Vata is dominant, so it's the most peaceful and inspirational time of the day. It's the time of day when we can be really creative in our minds, when we can solve problems that we haven't been able to solve before. It helps us to tune the body, mind and soul to nature at just before sunrise. So that could be a great routine for you to incorporate. It's one I'm incorporating. Now don't jump out of bed as soon as you wake up. Take a moment or two to mentally identify your position on the bed, your room, and the thoughts running through your mind. Take 2 or 3 deep breaths before slowly getting up. Once up, rinse your mouth, teeth, face, hands, feet, and then drink plenty of room temperature water. Cold water can slow our bowels in elimination and cause constipation. So it's helpful to clean our bowls and eliminate the accumulated wastes before sunrise. And the last portion of the night is actually ruled by Vata, which is involved in the process of elimination. So before dawn is the best time to eliminate the body's physical waste. We're going to clean our teeth and scrape our tongues. Ayurveda considers a coating on our tongue an indication of toxins in the colon, and we've talked about scraping your tongue, and you should all have a tongue scraper by now. And then we get into our daily self-massage. So we're going to self-massage with oil. Remember, coconut oil has a cooling effect. Sesame oil is neutral to very slightly warming. And mustard oil, great for kaphas, has a heating effect on the body. Massage your whole body, the scalp, the forehead, temples, hands and feet, and do this for about 5 to 10 minutes. Really get that oil everywhere. The oil massage makes the skin supple. It'll balance Vata by reducing its cold, dry, light, rough, and erratic qualities. It'll enhance blood circulation, encourages quick removal of metabolic wastes, and relaxes the body. A body massage is one of the best ways to prevent aging and develop immune system and flexibility in the body and mind. So then take a shower in comfortably warm water just to purify all your sense organs. Cold water showers stresses the body. Warm water that's not too hot and not too cold positively energizes the body, and water that's too hot can make us sluggish. After your shower, put 2 or 3 drops of ghee or sesame oil in each nostril nose, and then gently massage with your pinky finger each nostril. And what this will do is purify the sinuses and that sense of smell. And when you get dressed, wear something that you just feel good in, that you either like the color of or that it just makes you feel great. However, make sure it's clean and it smells really fresh. Do some brief yoga in the morning. Some asanas are really good. Some pranayama, which is breath work. In other words, do some exercise. You can do aerobics, walking, swimming, stretching, breathing, because regular daily exercise increases the body's stamina and resistance to disease by facilitating the immune system, clears all the channels, promotes circulation and the elimination process, and destroys unhealthy fat. So an early morning exercise routine removes stagnation in the body and mind, strengthens the digestive fire, in other words, increases our metabolism, and gives an overall feeling of lightness and joy as it fills the body with good prana, in other words, good life force, good vitality. Exercise should be done moderately, as too heavy, too aggressive, and too much exercise aggravates vata, resulting in an imbalance. Doctors recommend between 30 and 40 minutes of exercise daily for health maintenance. Now you can exercise at just one time, so do that 30 or 40 minutes all in one go. Or if it's easier for you, just divide your time into 2 blocks of time between 10 and 30 minutes in the morning, and do between 10 and 30 minutes in the evening. And then take time in the morning for inspirational practices like meditation, prayer, chanting, reading of something inspirational for at least 15 minutes in the day. Now these activities are really ideal for disciplining the body and mind and removing stress and strain. These activities will help in calming the mind and also help in controlling desire. A daily activity here helps in maintaining the health of the body, increases general awareness, and provides clarity to thoughts. So who wouldn't want that? So now we get to breakfast. Here's where we're going to drink 1 to 2 glasses of warm water. Drink one about an hour before and another one an hour after each meal. This will help the digestion and metabolic processes and will also stimulate our bowels to move. Eat breakfast consisting of a diet balanced according to your personal requirements or your metabolic type, or in other words, your dosha. And don't start any work or business activity or event planning before breakfast. How many of us have already checked Facebook, already checked our messages before we've even sat down for breakfast? After breakfast, you can tackle all the demands of the day in a much better way after you've had a peaceful breakfast. And then take some time here. Take 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, to plan your day in your diary or your calendar. Take the time to prioritize your workload. You'll be surprised at how much more organized you are throughout the day. And then as we talk about going into the work day, since work consumes at least 1/3 of our lives, and success or failure in our profession affects self-confidence and self-worth, it's important that the nature of our work match well with our natural nature or constitution. So let me ask you a question here. Do you feel that you're living your purpose? If not, learn what type of work is best suited for your individual consultation or your individual constitution. Sorry, I'm thinking the way to find that would be through a consultation. But find out through your constitution what kinds of things are you best at. Where would you find the most joy? And then go work in it. And then your day will feel wonderful. Now, so we've gone into our work day, we've had breakfast. Now the best time to eat lunch is between 12 noon and 1, as this is the peak pitta period, and pitta is responsible for digestion. So Ayurveda recommends that lunch should be the largest meal of the day. Try to eat fresh food and make an effort to eat consciously. Concentrate on how the food tastes and on fully chewing your food. Ask yourself, how does your food feel? Are you enjoying the taste, the look, the smell, and the texture of your food? And after your meal, take a short walk to help with digestion. Make it for at least 5 to 10 minutes, or at least 100 steps. That means you can't work through lunch. So now let's talk a little bit about the evening routines. So around 6 o'clock we get home, and if we do a physical type of work, then it's recommended for you to spend at least 20 minutes doing some relaxing yoga or meditation. However, if your work is not physical, then at least 20 minutes physical yoga or exercise would be great. Now your evening meal should be lighter than lunch and be eaten before sunset, the latest before 7 o'clock, and at least 3 hours before bedtime, as it then gives the body ample time to digest your food. Sleeping just after dinner with a heavy stomach is not conducive to health. It's going to make you feel slow, sluggish, slimy, all those horrible slimy, sluggish sounds. So it's not conducive to health. It's certainly not conducive to your digestive process and interrupts your ability to be able to sleep well. After your evening meal, take another short walk to aid digestion. Again, another 5 to 10 minutes or 100 steps. Sundown. This is the time for those inspirational activities like prayer, meditation, inspirational readings, or journaling. It's a special time of balance between night and day, and it's a good time of the day for reflection. So even if you just take 10 minutes here, the benefits will truly astound you. Now let's talk about some of the nighttime routines. And remember, you don't have to do every single one of these, but do try and do several of these, because the idea is to establish some very, very beneficial routines for you going forward, especially into the fall Vata season. So for the evening, before night, let's sip on a cup of warm milk with a pinch of cardamom, and you can also either put a pinch of black pepper or a pinch of ginger in it. I actually put cardamom and ginger. If you have a lot of kapha in you, then some black pepper would be great. Drink this 10 to 15 minutes before sleep, because this restorative evening drink will improve and deepen sleep. Now you can use whatever milk is right for your constitutional type. Vatas are good with cow's milk, Pittas with almond milk, and Kaphas do well with soy milk. Before going to bed, sit on the floor or bed for a few minutes. Take several deep breaths. Take a slow inhale and a slow exhale. Do this for at least 6 breaths. You'll be amazed at how it will calm your body and mind. After breathing for a few minutes, open your diary. Check off the work that you completed today. Anything that has been left out or not completed, just add to the next day so you know it's going to get taken care of. And with gratitude, say thanks for this day that you have just dealt with. This will help to clear out your mind and will allow for a more peaceful and restful sleep. It's good to massage the soles of your feet with oil before going to bed, particularly if you have problems sleeping. What this will do is calm the central nervous system, enhance mental relaxation, and promote well-being. Aim to be in bed for about 10 p.m. if you're strong and your health is really good. In some special cases, when we're lacking in sleep and we're really fatigued, it's recommended to even go to bed before 7 o'clock at night. So remember the phrase, early to bed, early to rise, makes one healthy, wealthy, and wise. It was a proverb I grew up with. Now, nighttime is the natural time to sleep. So midday naps are not recommended, except unless you're very, very young, very old, very weak and intoxicated, diseased, exhausted, or traumatized. Only then should you be taking naps. Sleeping on the right side is the side that will bring most relaxation. When we sleep on the left, it's most conducive for digestion and increases body temperature. It also increases our interest in food, sleep, and sense gratifications. Sleeping with the crown of the head facing east or north and the feet into the west or south promotes the best relaxation, the best rejuvenation, the best meditative and healthy sleep. So find out where your bed is laying. And we pretty much need between 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night, depending on the season, depending on our work specifications, depending on how tired we are, depending on how healthy we are, and our individual constitutions. So just aim to practice a couple of those from each group, a couple from the morning, a couple, do a couple of lunchtime routines, do a couple of evening routines, a couple of bedtime routines. And just remember that phrase, in all of the world, there are no better and more powerful medicines, tools, techniques, and methods than to tune in with the rhythm and laws of nature. And that's part of what we're doing in our cleanse.